Hello everybody, this is Froito Bob here, and welcome back to Train Simulator. And today's another live stream on the game. So, Train Sim is a thing this week. Originally, I was going to do this live stream yesterday, but unfortunately, there were a few solstices that happened, so I had to move the live stream to today. So, hey there, Catherine C. So, I do apologize for having to, or not being able to do this live stream yesterday. It has kind of messed up my schedule a bit, but we can not worry too much about that. So today is the 1200 subscriber special live stream number 5. Hey there, Cecily. This is also going to be the last of the. It's going to be the final 1200 subscriber special because I've had so much trouble, you know. But yeah, I guess without different Train Simulator 2018 this to 2019, at least in terms of stability and other things, at least going to Domtron, our top gear partner in crime, I shall now start bringing these as Train Simulator 2019 live streams for the reasons I just mentioned. The only part of Train Simulator 2019 that I don't own is the DLCs that you get with it, which I'm purchasing this Christmas. But today will be the final live stream of the 12 subscribers special. I will say that I'm very thankful for how many subscribers I have, even though one or two of you only watch things regularly. Reasons, but the amount of problems I've had throughout these specials, things, live streams has maybe lost interest in trying to keep making these fixes. So the next milestone, however, will be 12,000 subscribers. I'll leave that before I say what's next. Yeah. So like I said, just too much trouble. So, and yes, if you're wondering, I guess I just did read the description that I wrote for this live stream, just in case anyone can't bother to actually look at the description for themselves, but. Oh great, the game's died. That's lovely. Maybe we need a little bit into the game again, and I should just load up the game before I did this or start this live stream up because Catherine says I'm drinking Coke and Fanta together. I would recommend doing that. Because Coke and Fanta can be a bit of a bad mix because of course, Coke these days have major sponsors in NASCAR, whereas Fanta is nowhere in the sport. Kind of sad though, because Fanta's actually a pretty good drink. I have had it loads and loads of times before. Like I have it on pretty much a daily, almost a daily basis as my drink for dinner. So there's that. Yeah, we'll do this actually. Anyways, so since this is the final of now it's 5 to 12 on special live streams, of course today is gonna be similar to what we did in special number 3, where we went to Cologne to Koblenz, where I had to put the HST in the lead of the consist because whenever I tried driving from bank coaches, it just caused too many problems. So today we'll be driving with an HST, and things are going to be a bit interesting for the consist. I have made one extra addition to the consist, but other than that, it's pretty much the same as what we had in the Cologne to Koblenz special. But yeah, of course, a 12 subscribers special, and I love that fact so much to the point where I just decided to do 12 live streams about that. But sadly, I've just had too many problems with. Just so many problems, so many issues. Just I try to get the issues fixed, but this come to a point in time where I just can't be bothered anymore. I had some pretty cool stuff planned for the 12 subscriber special, but yeah, it's not gonna happen now. Well, I say cool stuff planned. It's really just going on certain routes. So today's route, by the way, is Northwest Coastal. Just because I want to do that one today. The game's finally on. Okay, so 19, 18, 17, 16. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna do this, and I'll do that. And there is Train Simulator. So this is the Northwest Coastal route that goes from Crewe to Ludandio or whatever. This is an interesting looking station. This station is actually part of the West Coast Main Line, even though, of course, the only actual part of the West Coast Main Line in this map is just the part that goes by Crewe. The entire rest of the this route just goes down what is basically the Northwest Coastal Line all the way to land, whatever the heck you pronounce it, which is the terminus on this route, and it's also that way in real life too. So, hey, accuracy points. Yeah, this is a very, very stylishly rendered station. I do kind of like the look of it, and this is, of course, this is Crewe. And nearby this place is Mr. IC82, who does mostly HO or double O, whatever you want to call it, reviews, and then he has the occasional Train Simulator videos now and again. What else to talk about? And also, there's also the place where Henne went to in 1946 after his flying kipper accident, where they gave him a new shape and a bigger firebox so he wouldn't need special coal, because previously he suffered dreadfully and no one cared. Yes, that was a pretty cool saga of Henne Season 1. Let's take a look at what I was going to say. So there's also all sports where the trains just terminate. Yeah, so, yeah, since the part of the East Coast, West Coast Main Line, I actually wondered what trains would originally come by here. I believe, well, that's a bit of a question because, of course, the Pendolino comes by here now, when previously the Advanced Passenger train also came by this states when it was a thing in service. And, there's also Super Voyager, which is actually included in the DLC. Yeah, and also there's something interesting about this route. So when this route first came out, this route was actually exclusive to Train Simulator 2018. So if you want to get this route, you had to get Train Simulator 2018, and if you didn't already own, or if you, well, if you just, oh, here's a train. By the way, make sure you go up to the front. Just right about there. Not sure why that. Oh, that's the main signal. Never mind. Here comes the consist that you're about to see. Okay, if we come to a stop. Bye. Okay, train so excited to go that it's already powered up. Right. So let's just sort of go over our concept for today here. Oh, hello there, BBC Radio. Alright, so we have the Class 4 HT and SC 125. We also have our usual rake of GWR coaches. However, at the back here, well, of course, we have the Mach 1 transition coach. We have our tanks. And we also have a Class 47 in the classic Virgin Trains repaint scheme. And, of course, good old bank coaches at the back. Yeah, he's going to be a back engine for today, along with the Class 47, so that being said, okay, the volume of the game is a bit loud, so I'm going to have to turn it down just by a bit. We'll turn it back down to 13. Alright, come on, let's go. Just had the brake on. It's a high-speed train. Well, sort of. I just realized that the bumper button on my Xbox really was stuck there for a second. I just about think that was broken. Hey, come on, power! There we go. Okay, I put on the class 47 at the back of the train for a reason, so we have more power. We'll see how much power we have though for this journey. Alrighty. Oh, let's take a look over here. Look! It's the advanced passenger train on display! How cool is that? Yep, this is actually here in real life, and you can actually go inside this train if you were to come here to Crewe. There you are, Russell. Alright, so, anyways, alright, so we're just switching on to the correct track. Yes, make sure we don't... Okay, yeah, we're going to Llandudno. I believe that's Welsh, so, apologies if I pronounced that completely wrong. I'm not a Welsh person, so, and I don't speak Welsh, so there's my excuse. And of course, we were doing the entire route, 68 miles according to the game. However, this 4 days left, of course. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So according to Train Sim, the journey should take an hour and 13, or next an hour and 3 minutes. So actually less than that. Find that the ETA stays consistent. Also, what's cool is that now the mile counter is actually staying, or is actually counting down. So we should, that'll give us an idea of how far away from we are from Llandudno. Alright, now with the full power. Eventually we'll take a look at our train. Please station 1. Okay, it might take longer actually, because we're a bit of a slow consist, apparently. This will be a non-stop journey, by the way, until we get to Llandudno. So no need to worry about stopping anywhere, I hope. The game's being a bit lagging away. Okay, this is a 64-bit version of Train Sim, by the way, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about any silliness or whatever. That being said, let's get a view of our consist. Alrighty. So I'm going the fastest we possibly could, but let's see. And also Russell Perry points out he has 44 days left of jail time. Indeed. Okay, this game is lag spiking though. Although I believe that's the thing with Northwest Coastal Route. I guess Dovetail released this route as its thing. Can we just turn on the game volume a bit? There we go. Alright, so I guess the volume of the HC is a bit loud, so I've turned on the volume down the game. I'll probably have to turn it back up when we drive a different train, because, yeah, of course we're driving the Class 4 HC, which is a loud locomotive. This is the Valenta version, which is the loudest of them all. We're going to Llandudno, which is all the way over on the, somewhere north of Wales. I don't actually know. Yeah, my geography on Wales is a bit poor, but then again, there's barely any Welsh content for the game. In fact, the only Welsh content that we have currently is the South Wales Coastal, and there's also South Wales Coastal, Bristol, Swansea, and there's North Wales Coastal, and a few Riviera train packs. I say that there's yeah, apparently on Steam they have the yeah, they have the South Wales Coastal and the South Wales Coastal Bristol, Swansea, because there's actually two versions of the movie. There's the South Wales Coastal, which goes from Bristol to Cardiff, and there's the South Wales Coastal, which is basically an extended version that goes all the way from Bristol to Swansea. So you have Yeah, so you have two versions of the Southwest Coast route, one of which is longer than the other. Other than that, they pretty much have the same amount of content. I believe they both come with an HSC and GWR along with a Class 175 and I think a Class 70 as well. You small as go, that's a long journey. Yeah. Yeah, but it shouldn't take no more than an hour. Especially with the lag spikes, because yeah, the game is lag spiking, I've just noticed. I guess the game's just loading in the scenery, but I already thought 64-bit Train Sim was supposed to fix that, but nope. That's really cool looking screenshot, by the way. Look at that wire. Also, yeah, this game is very much in ambient audio. Huh. Okay, apparently we're on 20% follower, so no. Okay, we're down to 1100 RPMs. I want to maintain a consistent speed. So I'm just gonna train go by again, just for the heck of it. Because I'll just sit at 20% fall for now. That seems to be the best speed. Okay, let's watch the train go by again. Let's watch from this bridge. Back over just riding there on the back. Yeah, okay, for some reason this game likes to lag spike every time it has to load in a big bit of scenery. I don't know if that has to do with the route, because, or something. I don't know, maybe it might be a thing it's the 64-bit Train Sim, I don't know, because, this is actually the fastest that I've gone for the most part in 64-bit Train Sim. I've actually barely, holy moly. Okay, the microphone, auxiliary one, bit weird, but I've actually barely played 64-bit Train Sim ever since that it came out. And it came out about a week ago, so, or Train Sim 2019, I should say. I'm gonna consider playing it some more eventually when I have the time. Maybe say third week of November when Bill and Ted Season 2 begins to air. Okay, yeah, this game, it lag spikes every single time it has to load a new bit of scenery. That is not particularly good. Oh. Yeah, I forgot which button triggers the AWS. That's the first time I've had to activate the AWS with my controller. Oh, hey, Class 221 Super Voyager. I do like the Super Voyager, I will say. Sounds in this game are rubbish, though. Whereas, I mean, the Super Voyager, for the Super Voyager Train Sim, the textures are alright for the most part. It's just the sounds that are kind of rubbish. Okay, apparently the speed limit's gonna go. Yeah, I don't know what was the point in that speed limit decrease. Okay, this game lag spikes every time we load a new bit of scenery. But I'm beginning to tell now that the audio is a lot more ambient in this game. Yeah. I'm definitely starting now to detect the differences between 64-bit and 32-bit Train Sim. But I'm going to have to play this game a lot more though, to truly understand the differences between the two. It's really my own fault for not getting enough opportunity to play 64-bit Train Sim. Oh look, the semaphore signals, how cool are those? Yeah, you actually get semaphore signals with this route. Oh, it's interesting how this route is set in the modern day, and yet it uses. Well, I mean, of course, it was set in the modern day, so I bet you that on the actual route that in real life that they actually have those semaphore signals. Alright, so right there about 1804, which is 6:04 in non-military time, by the way. Yeah, because for some reason the this game clock runs on military time, which I think is interesting. I guess they want to differentiate from like actual time or military time. I of course go with the regular time because I have a better understanding of it. Only my question: why there is why do we have like military time and standard time? I just realized. Oh, that's something. This looks really. Actually, no, it doesn't look that bad. Actually, never mind. Okay, the game lags because that. I think that's every time it has to load a new bit of scenery. Which is a bit weird because I noticed the loading times on 64-bit Train Sim are a lot quicker. So at least I'm not breaking the rules. Yeah, bro. Surprisingly, you haven't broken any rules since you were put in jail. Ooh, what's that? That's a really tall pole. Hang on. We must investigate this. For some reason, it looks like a siren, but I don't know. What's the thoughts? Well, Russell, despite the fact that you've only been in jail for 6 days, it's kind of insulting. It's kind of interesting that you have so far have 0 extra strikes. So if you keep up this consistency and not have fluctuating behavior, you'll be good to get out of jail on December 1st. Yeah, also you may realize that the season of this route is in autumn. That's actually something that I actually am doing in Train Sim or these live streams. Well, I say that, well, I've pretty much always been doing it where I like to base the weather and the season based off of you know what, you know, like at the point, like for example, as I live in America, or well, more specifically the United States, currently it's the season of autumn or fall or whatever you want to call it, and okay, apologies for the pause. I didn't have to pause the game, I just had to pause the Well, I said to mute my audio because mommy went to bed. And immediately she brought me hot dogs slash sausages for dinner. Apparently, I'll talk about that in a bit. Actually, anyways, everyone says yeah, there's some Sony Briscoe. Well, I actually okay, yeah, I'm working on yeah, I don't know, but there's actually some misconceptions that I'm doing with Discord soon. So, ever since I launched my, well, about a month after I launched my Discord server, I pretty much didn't do anything with it at all. So, I've honestly considered deleting the Discord server because I just never use it, honestly. In fact, I just never use Discord in general. I mean, Discord, it was cool, it was interesting, but I just, I don't know, I just don't use Discord often enough to just keep it, honestly. So, I have now thought about deleting my Discord server. You know, not because it's, well, it's just useless, honestly. You know, the reason I use Discord as a closer way to connect with my fans that watch my channel, but it seems like the guys have any interest at all in Discord. So, well, maybe what I might do is, well, actually, I'm not sure, though, actually. Maybe, I might delete the server, I might not. Maybe I'll just keep the server and wait until the day that gets more active or whatever, but I don't know. Also, let's see, Russell almost made some say make a job. Well, you better have enough time at Top Gear. Good hot dog. Only going to work on weekends. Well, Russell, it better be only on weekends, because I don't need you gallivanting away from Top Gear for some silly job or whatever. Because, Russell, your time in Top Gear is most valuable. Unless, of course, you're in jail, which hopefully won't have to apply after a while. It's called a part-time job. Well, I didn't know. See, when you say that you're gonna get a job, it sounds, very vague. So you're best off explaining yourself right in the moment. And it's coming up on Chester now. Also, we'll be taking the fast line, too. And, okay. Didn't realize there was a, well, I knew there was a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. I just didn't slow down for any time because I need to get better at me braking. Yeah, I need to get better at me braking. Conveniently, however, we're going to go right through the stage without going by the platform, and to be honest, we're not going to stop at the stage anyway. It's actually quite convenient that we're just going right through it. Of course, we have to get to a speed limit of 20 miles an hour, but yeah, here is Chester. Pretty cool looking stage, some might add. Reason why I'm getting it is because I can buy Xbox and other things. Well, I guess that's a plus for you getting a job. At least you'll be able to buy things and buy the coaches. Ah, yes, isn't it fun to cruise through Chester State at 20 miles an hour? The 60 looks cool, though. I really do like the look of this locomotive, how it's streamlined. See what's you missing me a Top Gear. Well, I said that I did it first, but now it's come to a point where I'm already used to doing interesting stuff most of the time. And also, just a little update. Work on Build Test Season 2 has officially begun. So, yeah, that's interesting. Had a few misconceptions in the train sim though, so that's lovely. Only be talking with both ears. Oh. Well, unfortunately, that won't be the case now because Villain Said Season 2 will be airing, like I've originally been saying, on the 3rd week of November. So, that's a thing. These are actually good hot dogs. Far better the ones that they have at Salt Lake High School. Look at this bridge. When I say it's a bridge, it's actually... No, actually it is a bridge. Oh, one part of it has tracks, the other one doesn't, so it's a very, like, wide bridge. Hmm. Oh, balls. I think I'm changing. For right now, no. To be honest. I guess the land due no platform 3. That'll be a thing soon. What would be done first? To be honest, not very much apart from you coming back into Top Gear. Let's see. What day is actually? Oh, balls. Oh, oh. Oh, December 1st actually is Saturday. Huh. Alright, well, I'm gonna consider bringing back in Top Gear the day before that, actually. And also know certain types of Roblox updates and videos will be suspended. Well, to be honest, you didn't necessarily need to suspend your videos. To be honest. All you need to do was not break the rules. But at least that does give you self-control, in which case it will prevent you from somehow breaking the rules or thingamajiggies. I'm actually a bit full, I just realized, because I had a bit of goldfish earlier. Now I'm gonna have a bit of a full stomach. That's why I shouldn't eat goldfish until after dinner. Or this is why I shouldn't eat anything until after dinner. You know? I definitely learned a lesson like about a year ago where there was one day where I had an entire bag of Funyuns before dinner. And by the time that dinner came, I was literally so full that I actually couldn't eat dinner. So, since then I've controlled myself and I've tried to eat less until after dinner. Honestly, I shouldn't even eat at all until dinner. But yeah, when it comes to eating snacks and junk food, I simply have no self-control. I just eat whenever I feel like it. Well, 2020 comes online should be your 10-year anniversary. Yeah, February 14, 2022 will be 10 years of YouTube. Yay. Yep. From uploading silly toy reviews from way back in the day to currently now doing regularly playing video games on the channel, doing other things as well, to I honestly don't know what I'm gonna be in 2022, to be honest. I can't see my own future. Yeah. I actually don't know what I'm gonna be in 2022, I just realized. Heck, I don't even know what I'm gonna be after I graduate high school in 2020. Oh well. I think I'll begin to decide though as soon as summer 2019 comes around. And realistically, until then I won't be doing much other than YouTube. That's all been around 20s, indeed. Although 2022, that's well, actually, I'm not really thinking about 2022 right now. I mean, a very interesting year is gonna be the year 2020. You know, 2019 gonna be a bit more of a throwaway year for kind of my life, to be honest. I mean, well, not really a throw. Well, I should tell a lie. 2019. Well, 2019 really is gonna be a continuation of 2018, to be honest. Oh, that's gonna be an interesting year for NASCAR. You know, NASCAR. Well, 2019 is going to be a bit of a throwaway year for NASCAR because they're coming up with now the new aero package they'll be using, which has the tapered spacer, which limits the horsepower to 560 or whatever. So there was that. And although 2020 is going to be a very interesting year for NASCAR because 2019 is going to be the final year that Monster. Oh, hang on. Oh. Look! It's the Rainbow Bridge! I think. Is this a rain... Well, it's a very bad... What the heck? Alright, I guess the people at Duff don't expect you to come back here and check this out. What a load of rubbish. Oh, did we press the train at one point? Because I put more A trains in this scenario before, or besides the Super Voyager. Anyway. Now, as I was saying, darn it, I was gonna say what it was. But yeah, 20 is going to be a very interesting year for NASCAR because now the new aero package. Of course, I'm not calling it the All-Star package because, you know, like most people say, it's a version of the All-Star package, it's not actually the All-Star package. It has even less horsepower. Well, actually, no, it has a bit more horsepower because the All-Star package had 400 horsepower, which is this package is 550-ish horsepower. Although, I mean, for the most part, I guess my thoughts on the package. For the most part, the package is fine. They still need to get rid of the splitter. I mean, I say for the most part. The only real bad part about the package, and everyone else said this, and I'm saying it now, is the plates. Not the plates, but the tapered spacer, because, you know, of course, most people were expecting to use restricted plates for this package, and no, they didn't use restricted plates, but they did use tapered spacer, and of course, I'm not saying that different. You know, the tapered spacer serves the exact same purpose as the restricted plate. It limits the horsepower. Ah, there's our early train. It's the Class 175 in the River Train's Ghost livery. I actually really like that River Train's Ghost livery. Looks quite nice. But yeah, 2019 is gonna. Oh man, I have no idea what to expect for 2020 for 2019 for NASCAR. You know. But yeah, you know, I've actually thought of a perfect package for the Gen 6 car in my head. Like, At this point, the best Gen 6 package, aero package that NASCAR could possibly come up with is no tapered spacer play at all. Just have raw 900 horsepower just coming out of the engine. Use the 2014 style spoiler and take off the splitter. And maybe even keep the aero ducts. I think that would be the best package they could possibly come up with for the Gen 6 car, you know. Apparently, according to some people, 2014 had some good racing with the Gen 6 car, despite the fact that it had super high spoiler, which caused the racing to be terrible in the year 2015. Oh, that's a very interesting question, you know. That's a very interesting question. I've just remembered right now because, okay, is OBS being stupid or whatever? I'm always froze. I don't know. Let's just turn the volume on the microphone with OBS. About 5 minus databots, or whatever you call them. Oh, apparently 755 loaded. No, but anyway, as I was saying about NASCAR, you know, of course, do I think that 2019 will be a good year for NASCAR? Well, maybe not necessarily a good year. I mean, you know, apparently a lot of fans are dropping out saying, "Oh, this package is trash. I am officially done watching NASCAR forever." You know, I'm not gonna be one of those people who just quits watching NASCAR. Also, watch the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series in the year 2019. Just to see how this package turns out, and to hope that, say Select can get some more wins along with. Well, actually, I don't really know who to. Let's who for. Let's see, you know, so Talladega race was boring. Oh, I'm surprised you actually saw the Talladega race. And I would agree with you. The race was actually fairly boring. Except for the finish. The finish was the only good part of the Talladega race. Part for the rest of the race was okay, the game just, wow. Okay, the game just froze for a solid 10 seconds back there. Wow. Wow, for a solid 10 seconds, the game just froze. Holy moly. But yeah, Talladega race was going, I would pretty much agree. The Talladega race was honestly complete rubbish. I was kind of expecting the race to be kind of rubbish anyway, because Talladega has not been nice to these cars lately, and you know, well, according to Dom, this was great, although, I mean, realistically though, the only good part of the Talladega race was the finish. I am very glad to see Eric Almirola get his first win at Stewart-Haas Racing and his first win since 2014. But some say we still have to see Eric Almirola win a mile and a half track, and Eric Almirola, he definitely has the talent to win a race. He just has to put it together. And then YouTube, yeah. Also, apparently, you hashtag YouTube down with a thing. I didn't even notice because I was busy recording a couple in our 2003 races. Both of which were interesting, by the way. Actually, were they or not? No, it was Monday night. Was it Monday night or Tuesday night? No, it was definitely Tuesday night. Yeah, definitely Tuesday night. Actually, no, the race that I recorded Tuesday were actually a bit meh. I won't tell you which races those are. And we'll be coming out for another 5 or so weeks anyway. Speaking of NASCAR, there's a chance that the NASCAR Series Action Series race that should have came out tonight possibly won't be up, and instead will be tomorrow. Will be up tomorrow. Will come out probably the same time that the Skills Cup Series race comes out. And balls. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot what it was. Oh dear, my hot dog's getting a bit cold now. I might. Do I want to do something with this hot dog after this live stream? Or, I don't know. Maybe. Also, we're getting new baseball fields. Cool. I don't really care about any sport apart from NASCAR. I just say, or most sports in general, I just enjoy way more than any other sport. You know. I'm not saying other sports are bad. I just don't really care about any sport that isn't a motorsport. You know, NFL, NHL, whatever. I just don't care, honestly. Then again, I've honestly never really cared about sports in general, apart from motorsports. Well, I say motorsports, primarily I watch NASCAR, IndyCar, and Formula One. You know. Yeah, of course, can't watch IndyCar more this season because the IndyCar season for this year is over. Of course, also really convenient that the final race of the IndyCar season is on the same day as the first race of the NASCAR playoffs. Yes, the NASCAR playoffs. And not even the F1 season is ended yet, you know? Heck, the F1 season will be ending 1 week after the NASCAR season ends. You know, the Ford EcoBoost 400. Actually, no, is it a week after that, or going to be on the same weekend for this year? Because I actually don't know. Although I think I believe that the NASCAR season will be ending on I'm returning my iPad. What are you returning your iPad for? I feel like it's a little bit too soon. I think I think you should wait to get a computer for Christmas and then retire your iPad. But I was just keeping it for now. Ooh, there's interesting roads here. Yeah. Yeah, of course I want to retire my iPad Air, or not iPad Air, my iPad 2 that I have now. Fortunately, I just can't though. Because while the iPad 2 now is getting used way less now that I have my new computer, I honestly still need my iPad Air so I can iPad 2 for God's sake. The iPad Air is well, pretty much currently is in a coma, let's say, but the iPad 2, yeah, sadly I still need that for whenever I'm not next to my computer, you know? Of course, whenever I'm near my computer, I can always just get on and use it, but except I still need the iPad Air or iPad 2 for whenever I'm not next to my computer. Basically, when I'm either out or when I'm at my daddy's house. As I said, it's also since the end of Tier 1. Well, I guess if your iPad is old and slow, Russell, unless you have an alternative device. But I would also suggest just keeping your iPad for now until you get possibly a new computer for Christmas. And it honestly would be best if you got a computer for Christmas, especially a gaming one that can run Forza Horizon 4. Speaking of Forza Horizon 4, oh yeah, my phone's more fast and powerful. Oh yeah, I forgot you had an iPhone, but I guess maybe use that. Find that it works. Anyways, as I was saying, speaking of Forza Horizon 4, I still want the optimization to be fixed. I mean, I will say, I have managed to somewhat improve the optimization on Forza Horizon 4 on the PC, by the way. Still doesn't play the Xbox One. Xbox One version of Forza Horizon 4 is absolutely flawless in terms of optimization. Whereas the PC, it suffers dreadfully. Except in this case, it suffers dreadfully and everyone cares. Because I hate the optimization issues in Forza Horizon 4 on PC. They are just the worst. I mean, I've managed to make them better, but yet I still need to hope that the optimization of Forza Horizon 4 is as good as it could possibly be on a computer like mine by Christmas time. But that's really the #1 issue for me with Forza Horizon 4 right now. Other than that, Forza Horizon 4 is it's really a great racing game. I guess some other minor nitpicks with Forza Horizon 4 though is the wheel spins and the amount of useless stuff you get from those, which is clothing and emotes and horns. I would honestly prefer it though for wheel spins in Forza Horizon 4. They just kept it like that for Forza Horizon 3, where you only can really win cars and credits, which you'll actually use, which will actually be of value to you. Whereas with clothing and stuff like that, that's the big problem. Like, the clothing is cool and the emotes and the horns are cool and Forza Horizon 4, you know, they're all cool and stuff, but I honestly feel like it was a bit of a mistake to add those to wheel spins, because Whenever, honestly, whenever I do a wheel spin, whenever I get a piece of clothing on the moon or whatever, you know, I go like, oh yay, more stuff that I'll never ever use. That's the thing. Honestly, wish I was just always guaranteed to either win a car or credits, because honestly, whenever I don't win a car or credits from wheel spin, I honestly feel like my wheel spin is wasted. Like, you know, there's at least been 1 or 2 occasions where I've gotten a super wheel spin, and all I got was clothing. AKA stuff that I will never ever use, because I mean the clothing is cool, but there's only so many choices I can go with. You know, I actually thought at one point that you would actually be able to buy the clothing, because that's kind of where in like an article at one point, like at one point I heard that you could use credits to buy clothing. That would have been much better. Like, instead of relying on winning certain clothing from wheel spins, you can just buy it from the shop, you know? Like, I thought they were gonna, like, I thought that you could actually spend credits on clothing. Like, you could pay, like, 100 or so credits for a shirt, or maybe 200 credits for a, maybe for a pair of pants that's, like, crazy rich or something, you know? Honestly, would have liked if they would just do something like that. You know, I mean, I might seem a bit overpowered and stuff, but it just kills me that they added it to the wheel spin stuff, though. Well, also, I'm not really that big of a fan of Team Adventure either. I mean, Team Adventure, it's I mean, it's cool. I like how like you have like the team, but. You know, I mean, Team Adventure isn't necessarily bad in Forza Horizon 4, but I wish they would have kept the online adventure from Forza Horizon 3, because think that back in... Oh, there's custom for Vakeland by the way. That's this thing, but... Like I said, I honestly didn't think there was anything wrong with the online adventure from Forza Horizon 3, because in Forza Horizon 3, you were only competing for yourself, you know? You weren't on a team or whatever, you were just racing for yourself in online adventure in Forza Horizon 3. I honestly wish they would have at least kept that for Forza Horizon 4. Like if they want to add a team adventure, that's okay, but make that more of an optional thing. You know, honestly, I mean, I don't like competing for a team, but I've always been more of a person that's just competed for myself. You know, I've never competed for a team, just myself, me, myself, and I. I've always been that way. Well, of course, you look in NASCAR Skills Cup Series, or at least previously, where I, of course, own a team called Tabon Motorsports, which uses a few guys, and it is a team known as NASCAR Initiative if you watch the NASCAR races that I upload. But anyway, yeah, I honestly wish they would have kept the online adventure. Oh yeah, and the free roam rush, it's kind of, It's kind of I'm the biggest fan of the free roam rush thing. Well, you know, they want to make it to competition, but I just don't like it very much. So Roblox dying? No, Roblox isn't really dying. Although this is gonna be a thing that stream does often on the channel. You know, like, I want to stream Roblox on a weekly basis, but it's now come to my attention that's not really going to work particularly well, because the whole reason, though, the reason why before I was streaming Roblox on a weekly basis is because many people loved it, you know, like, when I did the first 2 Roblox live streams, which were 6 months apart, you know, several people came into that, several people tuned into that. And even on Roblox number 3, I still got some people watching, and even on Roblox number 4. It's really by Roblox number 5 that nobody really cared anymore. So, yeah. I guess when you use something so often, it eventually dies after a while. So Roblox isn't dying, but it's gonna be a less prominent thing on the channel now. That's not to say I don't enjoy doing these Roblox streams, but at the same time, it's just getting stale at this point. Also down to 25. It's not a bit early, but that's okay. So what's happening here? Okay. There's actually no reason zones are 25 because the speed limit. What a pointless thing to do. Oh, pfft. He says, yeah, he's switching to another track. So that's really once move down here. Let's check that out what I was trying going. Oh, yeah, it's HT with all of our GW1 Mach 3 codes, which is really cool. Also have Mach 1 transition coach, couple of tanks, classic Virgin Trains Class 47, and bank coaches at the back. Yes, this is GVDF, or in English, this is rail, I think. Oh, so it's back up to 75 account. We'll fall then. Oh, yeah. Okay, so with that being said, back up to 75 now. Also, yeah, we're on this track for some reason. I would tell you this counts wrong rolling, but thankfully the number 8 trains in this scenario though, so we shouldn't have any hallucinations or whatever. Because that customer plane was the last AI train that we'll see in this stream. By the way, that's all 3 trains to come with the route by. Like for example, yeah, if you were to get the Northwest Coastal Route, you would get the Class 221 Super Voyager and Virgin trains. You would get the Class 175 in the standard Arivia paint scheme, and also the Arivia Ghost paint scheme. And you also get the Class 158 in the Arivia paint scheme. Whatever you want to call them. Some better than others, though. You know, Class 221 Super Voyager, it's a bit it's alright. Except there's the cap light thing, and that turns on all the time. It causes extra lag, and there's also the, I mean, essentially it's fine, but the sounds are wonky though. Especially the horn. Horn is rubbish, honestly. There's 175, which is is Roblox not in general? No, not in general. Roblox, it's not gonna be completely dead on my channel. It's just gonna be a less prominent thing. All of a sudden, I am debating if and when I'm gonna stream Roblox in the month of November. Also, no, the game itself, no. The game itself isn't dying, it's not going anywhere. Yeah. Eventually, will, so when you eventually come back to Top Gear, we're gonna do something interesting, so. Oh. Anyway, we're at 85, or no, 75, or 76, 85 mile an hour speed limit. What's the option for this? These stairs here, whatever. Those bank coaches. Go 29 and 60 looks cool. Let's zoom. Nice to look like again. Let's go. Let's train from this road here, I suppose. That's fine. All right. Okay, guys, it's on floor now by a lot. Okay. Alright, so 13 miles will be at land, dude, no? We arrived there at 6:07. I'm not going through. Oh, it actually states from the like one of the cover pictures.
This is the States, by the way. My dad.
We can go back to this. Come on. Yeah, it's a little bit much going up the wall for so long. And my dog is now cold. R.I.P. maybe I might warm it up again later though. Might as well warm up this hot dog again and I'll have it. And then, so it won't go to waste. I will say it has been a flawless journey so far ever since this, yeah. In fact, as this is so far stretch push number 5, this is the genuinely first one of these specials where everything isn't going all wrong and stuff. At the same time, though, the start of the special was meant to be bank coaches and he's driving HST for the entire special, so yeah, even though despite the fact that Journey Going Flawless, these will still be the final 12 months from special, and next week on Train Sim we'll be back driving something a bit more normal. Also, apparently there's a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit coming up, and we are wrong roading now. Oh, it's the wrong button. I'm on the right track, by the way. Yeah, we're good. We'll shoot the tracks, though. I'm gonna slow down by, oh, Train's slowing down force, apparently. I'm slowing just by a tiny bit. I'm gonna slow down to 15. We will speed through this, let's see how bad, or let's see what it looks like, actually. I mean, we might make it. Ah, dear. Thanks for watching yourself changing lines. Changing lines. Let's go on this footbridge, actually. He changed lines. Actually, right roading. That makes any sense. Also, if you wonder where the change line's coming from, it's actually coming from a fast forward video that I made a long time ago. But back in 2014, actually. Anyways, power! Alright, so let's go to Land Dude now. Look at that highway there. Oh, speaking of the coastal, it's going to be coming out as a standalone DLC soon. You know, what was interesting about this route actually? They recently, Dovetail were like announcing coming soon, North Coast Coastal for Train Simulator. When this route has been a thing of Train Simulator for, well, since Train Simulator 2018 came out. And although, of course, it was exclusive for Train Simulator 2018, but now, like, Train Simulator 2018 is dead, and now the starter pack is different. Now, Land Dude No to Crew will be a separate DLC. Probably about $40 or something, ish. So yeah. Look at that. That one, 12. Up to 90 mile an hour soon. This is Goldwyn Bay, platform 1. I bet with this it's a bit fast. Well, speed of 35, which is what we're doing 73, of course. So is that also getting closer to land, dude? No. Hey, network's in the right track this time. I don't know how we went on the other track, but oh well, I guess trains are messed up. Okay, yeah, the game black spikes every time it tries to load in a new bit of scenery. I don't know why that is, but that's train sim for ya. Alright, up to 100. Out the highway. Up to 90 miles per hour display, only living less than 5 miles away from land, dude. No. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's a power station or something, I think. I just thought it was a football field for some reason, but of course not. That's a cool shot. Alright, 75 mile an hour speed limit is coming up with 50 mile an hour speed limit. That's great. Guess I don't a lot more. Can I try to zone up progressively to 50? Yes. Oh, there's a 15 mile an hour speed limit apparently. Alright, so I'm down to 15. Oh, that goes back to 50 for some reason, apparently. Yeah, this feeling goes down to 15 for like some. I don't know. Seems being weird today. Oh, this game, this route is weird. Ooh, look at this old rusty piece of track. Oh, it's a Freightliner stuff, apparently. Oh, well. Actually, you can still activate the AWS from this perspective. And see if we came to a dead stop, I would be furious. Okay, can we find Duno Junction platform 4? This is confused with Duno, by the way. Maybe they'll come to a stop, but we're not. Crossover reaches by a tiny bit, but that's okay. Look, you see the entire train. That's just a really cool camera shot. I'm gonna tell you, I'm actually gonna get a screenshot of that. Oh, what? Are you serious? We were going flawless until now. Are you serious? Okay, when was last... Oh, balls. Okay, now when was the last time I actually saved the game? Oh dear. Oh, of course. The live stream goes flawless up until then. Good job, Train Sim. Good job. Just absolutely flawless job like always. Okay, now I'm actually questioning when was the last time I did save the scenario, though. That will ultimately determine where we wound up. See, that's the reason why I'm ending this special after this live stream, because problems like that just happen like that for no reason. And it's constantly sadly just not meant to be. Oh well. It was fun while it lasted, but oh well. There's the Train Sim 2019 editions. I just plan on getting the US edition now if it goes on sale. So anyways, let's do this. Yeah, the game takes a while. Still takes a little while. Well, I don't know. This game is just weird now. Oh, so yeah, apparently Train Sim 2018 US edition all comes with Dash 8 locomotive. And the V40 DC, despite the fact they bought the DCs already included with Miami West Palm Beach. So, that's a bit. Oh, there's also some trains from. There's also a screenshot from Train Sim 2018 on the Southland Network route, so that's interesting. Yeah, this game still takes a little while to load, despite it being now on 64-bit. Oh, are you serious? Alright then, well I'm not going to do that entire journey again. No way. So, I'm not going to end the stream there though. Because there's something else we need to do actually. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to do something. I want to get there, but it's too far. That's why I'm not doing this anymore with this consist. What I am going to do, however, is well, actually I'm not sure. Okay, you want to just complete the final bit of special then. It was like, you know, conjunction to yeah, this is why I'm not doing this consist anymore. It's just junk. Oh, this. Alright, you know what? I have a good plan now. Let's trash bank codes into the states. Because I've officially had enough of this, honestly. This is why I'm not doing a crazy console like this ever again. It's just too unstable, too rubbish, doesn't work right. I'm never going to do a crazy consist like this ever again. Next time it's going to be a more traditional consist, one that makes sense, one that's not completely stupid looking. I also like how the IC3 though was one of the cover trains for Trains in 2019. Oh, here we go. Yes. Okay, season isn't summarized, but that's irrelevant because it's time to do something interesting. Okay, it's uncoupled bank coach from the continent. I think this is Super Bank coach, but I'm not sure what I want to see. Alright, come on. Is it like the standard bank coaches, but whatever. Who cares at this point? Okay, it's not all of them, it's actually some, but shh. Let's just try to ignore that. I'm sure it's always a snail. There we go. It's definitely not Super Bank coaches, but you know what? It doesn't matter at this point. That's also 175 because of reasons. Well, yeah, let's just say goodbye to Bank coaches one final time. Because, like I said, I'm officially never doing this again. And if I do, for some reason, want to do something like that, I'll do lots of testing to see if it actually works right. It's not like Super Bank cookies, but we're a bit slow, but meh. I just get rid of the HUD at this point. Bank coaches. Alright, so yeah, this is the end of the 12 First Rep special. I just want to say once again, thank you all for subscribing, even though only a few of you actually watched these videos, and lots of you want the Train Soup videos back, but for those who do watch because reasons, thank you very much for doing so. Make sure to continue subscribing so we eventually get to 215 or maybe even 2,000 subscribers. How cool would that be? Hey, get up in the new year. This is the no crossing, I should say. I should add. Alright, come on. This is so slow. I think it was just a long stretch though. 2,000 years later. Okay, I'm signing again. Just reasons. Oh, balls. There's another 175. That's one of the standard livery. And how far away now? Oh, we're almost there. Okay, good. As long as you just jump to Land Dude No, as we'll be seeing it for the first and final time in this stream. Look, it's Land Dude No. It's barely even a stage. It's just a little mini, tiny little baby terminus thing. I don't even think the too much before it comes back down to this point. The states. Also, there's a signal box which looks actually quite interesting. But I do know Stin's signal box. There's actually stuff inside it. No, of course not. It's just 2D. So the states which if we can go into. That's interestingly detailed on the inside. They get flower and flower pots. You also get benches here. Hey, look outside the stage. You can actually see the trains from here. Land Dude No, Arivia. Actually, the Arivia are now going off business for whatever reason. Oh, well, about to go say goodbye. Here comes Bang Coaches. Still the wrong whistle because I was too lazy to change it. And... oh. And kaboom. That was the worst crash in the history of the world. We didn't even go past the buffers. What a load of rubbish. Well, with that being said, that's the end of this live stream. And the end of this special. Next week on Trace will be back with no more traditional concerts because what that was a whole load of rubbish that that was flawed from the start. With that being said, hope you guys have enjoyed this video, /stream or whatever you're watching this. Once again, thank you for 1,200 subscribers, and I look forward to any more coming to the channel going into the future. As while my channel is now 6 years old, I'll still be uploading videos for a long time to come. So with that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Once again, if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm not sure if I said that already or didn't, but there you go. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video.